Deebo Samuel can only watch. Little flick, Jaden Reed looking for a block, tries to get outside. Jaden Reed's going to pick up maybe 2.
Well, San Francisco's defense now has made the critical play. That's what they needed. We said it just felt like at that moment there at the end of the third quarter that they needed to come up with a stop and kind of slow this Green Bay offense down. And obviously Greenlaw gets the pick. And now Green Bay needs to answer. They need to reestablish some of that rhythm, but they've got to have better efficiency there on first down. They don't want to be in 2nd and 8+.
Pressure on Love, far side of the field. It's Reed who makes the catch and tackled immediately by Ambry Thomas. So it'll be a 3rd down, and we'll call it 2. Well, Jordan Love, you talk about that strong arm. Greg, this is what you were talking about. You thought they had to attack outside the numbers because San Francisco's so good inside.
Absolutely, and so far that's exactly what Matt LaFleur is doing. And when they are doing it, they're doing it at a very highly efficient rate. Jordan Love has that big arm. He's able to really throw the ball from sideline to sideline. Stay away from number 54 in the middle and take your chances on the outside. See Jordan Love going up to the line. He's checking into a better look against this front. They're going to bail out.
They got the play. 4-man rush. Love moving around, floats it, and that was nearly intercepted. Aaron Jones, the intended receiver, but Lenore had a chance to pick that off. But maybe more importantly, another stop for San Francisco.
Yeah, in the cat and mouse game, San Francisco that time, they won it. You saw Jordan Love, he walked up there. It looked like they were going to bring pressure. It looked like it was going to be man coverage. He checked into a different play, and then on the snap, San Francisco just ran out of there and built a too-high safety shell zone and tried to get to that check down late.
It's a first punt of the day for Green Bay. Daniel Whelan to do it.
Looks like they're trying to come after this.
Whelan, good high kick. McLeod gets under a fair catch at the 25, and so the 49ers defense, 2 big stands. Can the offense pick them up? Or, and you think about the 49ers, we came on the broadcast saying, here they are, they had a bye week, this is their first game. They want to win it all. They've been in the title game 3 of the last 4 years now.
And it seemed like everything was lined up for them to have that, right? Dallas gets upset by Green Bay. They come in as the 7th seed on a short week. San Francisco, most of their players didn't play week 18, so 2 weeks of rest. And there's a very fine line between rest and rust. I don't necessarily think San Francisco's been rusty as much as I just think these 2 teams have been pretty even today and playing both pretty similar.
Here's McCaffrey, big burst up the middle. He's got a first down. Christian McCaffrey up to the 39, and he's got 10 yards.
Yeah, another example. Watch what this motion does. Watch how everybody has to bump a gap. They end up using that motion. Devondre Campbell, who starts as the front side linebacker, he gets moved outside. They don't even have to block him. That's the effectiveness of those pre-snap motions that everyone kind of identifies with this Kyle Shanahan system.
McCaffrey again cuts back. Oh, great tackle that time. Jonathan Owens, the safety, came up with some secondary help, and McCaffrey, who had pretty good room to run there, is denied.
Yeah, take a look here. Nice play there by Owens. No easy feat bringing McCaffrey down, but I want to go back to something we talked about earlier, that Kyle Shanahan record while trailing in the 4th quarter. I think a big difference with this unit is just how much more this year he trusts Brock Purdy to play from shotgun, a more traditional pass-friendly offense. You see him, he's been in there, he's taken 22 dropbacks out of the gun today. That's how you play from behind.
Here over the middle and incomplete. Try to get it to McCaffrey, but not there. Preston Smith had some good pressure. Hey, the NFL Pro Bowl games presented by Verizon headed to Orlando. Peyton Manning coach AFC facing off against Eli Manning's NFC squad. Skills Showdown Thursday, February 1st on ESPN. And then the action continues with the AFC NFC flag football and more Skills Sunday, February 4th on ESPN and ABC. 3rd and 10. Thurday has time. Can't find anyone. Stands in, floats one high, and it's caught. Oh, what a big play, and Juwan Jennings goes up to get it. It's a 1st down and a 21-yard gain.
Yeah, I'm not sure you can make a better throw than Brock Purdy makes here. When that ball came out of his hand, I thought it was going to get picked, but you talk about getting that ball up and down in the face of pressure from Preston Smith. That's the best throw Brock Purdy has made today, and nobody happier right now than Deebo Samuel, knowing that Juwan Jennings is in there because he was unable to go.
Yeah, without Deebo, Juwan Jennings, 4 catches, 54 yards. None bigger than that as the drive continues. Play fake. Purdy looking deep and out there. Gets it to McCaffrey. Great tackle again out there. That was savage that time for no gain.
Yeah, I want to beat a dead horse here, but how many times in the years past, see a look here, McCaffrey getting tackled, a great tackle by Savage. But in years past, how many times did we see Kyle Shanahan trust his quarterback to operate out of the gun? It's always been under center. It's always been play action. But the faith in Purdy is how you pick up 3rd and 10. It's how you play from behind in the 2nd half or in the 4th quarter. Shanahan's traditional offense is built to play with a lead. The ability to play out of the gun is a little bit of an element that Brock Purdy has brought.
Looking to throw it again. Pressure up the middle. Gun's going to Kittle, but it's incomplete. Pretty good coverage by Savage that time. And now another 3rd down and 10. By the way, injury note, Devontae Wyatt being checked out in the tent for Green Bay, one of their star defensive linemen. So fascinating, right? I mean, Purdy burst on the scene last year, was great, gets hurt in the championship game. But now it's like, as you're saying, it's on you, kid. But I don't think the 49ers thought he'd be on him trailing in the 4th quarter against the number 7 seed.
Well, that's where you make your money as a quarterback, right? Everyone can operate when things are perfect. What do you do when you're on the ropes, the game of the year, and you got to bring your team from behind? That's why the best guys get paid what they do.
3rd and long, pressure coming. Purdy senses, throws, has a man deep. McLeod can't come back to it. It's incomplete, and it's 4th and 10. And this is really stretching if they try to field goal here. And they're not going to. They're going to send out the punt team.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised they decided to go so deep. I thought, you want to send one guy past the sticks, right? Clearly. But then have someone underneath it.
And now movement, flags fly as there was contact, and it's going to move back 5 yards. Oh, actually,
Neutral zone infraction, defense number 91. It's a 5-yard penalty, still 1st down.
So check that. It's on Eric Armstead. It'll go 5 yards the other way. So while the wide receivers are doing an incredible job blocking, Aaron Jones now 5 games back from injury. He's been over 100 yards every single time. That run put him over. He's got 11 or make it 17 carries for 107 yards. Longest streak in team history. What a graphic that is by our crew. Manuel Wilson gives him a break after that 53-yard run. Wilson will get it. Wilson looking for a little hole. Gets to the outside. Leaps over a defender in Ward. That's a great run, and Wilson's got a 1st down. Wow.
KB, you know where I am on the spectrum of whether or not you leave your feet. But I guess if you're as good of an athlete as some of these guys, you can get away with it. I was a feet on the ground guy, but man, Wilson, that's pretty impressive. And with his ability there to clear Ward's tackle when he went low, he's able to pick up a fresh set of downs.
Gives Aaron Jones a breather, makes a heck of a play in doing so. Aaron Jones back in. Under 8 minutes to play. On the fake, Love looking deep. Not there. Pressure just dumps it off now, and Kraft's going to make the catch, but tackled immediately by Fred Warner. Trying to take a shot, but the 49ers covered it well. 49ers and 100-yard rushers, it normally doesn't happen. It's the first time they've let it happen in 51 games. That was the longest streak in the NFL.
Yeah, I think something important to point out. This is the best rush defense in the league, but a lot of it is a product of they don't face many rushes. They face the least amount of rush attempts against them as any team, because as we know,
they don't trail.
They play from a lead, and you can't run the ball when you're behind. So it's a big part of today's philosophy here for Green Bay.
Here's Aaron Jones, cut up the middle, and Jones, a short game for Dre Greenlaw, just blasts him to the ground. I've been wondering, Greenlaw, these guys just hit you. Here comes the 3rd and long.
Feels like a must stop here. We're under 7 minutes. You're San Francisco. You want to keep this thing a 1-score game, and you got a prime opportunity to do that here on 3rd down, getting off the field.
Christian Watson, the speedster, against Ambry Thomas, top of your screen. That's an interesting matchup.
See Love, he sees these 2 linebackers, Greenlaw and Warner. They could come or they could bail out.
They come on the blitz. Love, back throw, incomplete. Threw it off his back foot, whips the intended receiver. That time they came with the pressure and it worked. And here comes the field goal team.
Yeah, you'll see what that pressure look up front does. They'll get a late blitz. They're going to come, and then they're going to get a late bail. That's what clogs the middle of the field. It looks like 0 coverage, but it got a little cloudy in there for Love. Tried to give his guy a chance, and they'll take this field goal attempt here and try to make it a 7-point game.
Yeah, here's Anders Carlson, 41-yard try for him. Carlson, no! Wide left, and a big miss for the young kicker. And it stays a 4-point lead. Carlson had 2 for 2 tonight. He's been a little erratic on the year. And a big time for that miss.
He basically said when he goes out there, I just pray, guys, right? He said that each time we've talked to him. He said he leaves it to Rich Bisaccia, but we're committed to him. We're going to see this thing through. He knows he's a rookie kicker. There are going to be ups and downs, but as the leverage only raises here in these postseason games, wow, you have to think of the pressure that's on him.
Here is McCaffrey breaking a tackle and surging forward. Going to be short of a 1st down. Be a 3rd down and 1. Well, each team has a rookie kicker. Moody had 1 block. Carlson obviously missed that one. But the way this game's going, I know it's a 4-point game, but there's still plenty of time they could come into this here.
Absolutely. I have a feeling we are not done having rookie kickers impact the outcome of this game on either sideline.
49ers so good on 3rd down on the year, 4th overall, but today they've had tough times. 7 of 13 on 3rd down. Going to sneak Purdy this time, and he's got a 1st down. Under 5 minutes we go. Jordan Love sits and waits. Will he get an opportunity to be the hero, or will it be Purdy coming from behind? Something that this great 49ers team has not had to deal with too often. The #1 seed trailing the #7 seed here late in Santa Clara.
118! What's up?
Back to throw. Pressure. Purdy dumps it off McCaffrey. McCaffrey up the middle and up to the 47. Well, the NFL Divisional Playoffs continue tomorrow. Bucks at the Lions on NBC. That's followed by the Chiefs and Bills on CBS. And, of course, next Sunday, don't miss the AFC Championship, CBS at 3 Eastern, followed by the NFC Championship on Fox, 6:30 Eastern. All the games presented by Intuit TurboTax.
Yeah, can you imagine that atmosphere in Detroit tomorrow? I mean, they were rocking last week, got their first playoff victory in what seems like ages, and man, for a divisional round home game, that place is going to be off the charts.
On 2nd down, Purdy slings it. Kittle dropped it. He would have had a 1st down. A rare one from George Kittle, and it's 3rd and 5.
Yeah, just the age-old. You can see, watch, he's turning that head before the ball even gets there. He's one of the best things George Kittle does. I mean, he's arguably the most well-rounded top tight end in the league. But something he does at such a high level is his ability to run after the catch. He turns into almost like a running back with the ball and had a lot of open space and just turned up too soon.
Third down. Pressure coming. Purdy over the middle. Did he hang on? Ayuk? No. Well, they say he did catch it. It's a catch. And a 1st down for San Francisco. Let's look.
Well, the safety came down, and he double-teamed McCaffrey, and that's what led to the one-on-one with Nixon. I think he gets his hands under this ball. I think that's a clean catch. Great job there by Purdy. He saw McCaffrey get doubled off to his right, came backside to Ayuk, and comes up with a huge conversion.
That's a big catch. Here's Purdy standing, loading up, has a man, and it's caught. Chris Conley, his first catch of the day. Again, no Deebo Samuel ever went in there, and Conley delivers, the ex-Chief.
Well, with Deebo Samuel out, you're going to have to get contribution from some new guys, and really nice job there by Chris Conley. Just a little timing, outbreaking corner route. That's probably as good a rhythm and timing as we've seen from Brock Purdy here in the second half.
Chris Conley had 3 catches all year. That's a good throw from Purdy. Hit the 3-minute mark. Has time. Coming backside to Kittle. Makes the catch. Breaks the tackle. Kittle works his way inside the 20. He's got 8 more. And a good drive engineered by Purdy in San Francisco.
So I think now the conversation over on the Green Bay sideline is, the rule is you want to make sure that you use your timeouts on defense. So they're kind of in a tough situation here with right above the 2-minute warning. San Francisco needs a touchdown, but you want to make sure if they do convert for a touchdown, you give yourself enough time to go down and at least tie it up.
McCaffrey, left side. McCaffrey, he's got a first down. Going to pick up 3. And now this, no one calls a timeout. Doesn't look like Green Bay will. We'll take it down to the 2-minute warning. Like you said, interesting decision making, but San Francisco still needs a touchdown, down by 4. And so we'll get to the 2-minute warning. 21-17 Green Bay. The 49ers trying to put together the game-winning drive. You look at the game so far, I mean, it's been fun. George Kittle with the big play up top for 32. Lead changes among lead changes. Bo Melton comes in there, and then McCaffrey. 39 yards to the house. Packers come right back. They score, then they get the 2-point conversion to Aaron Jones. And they have a 4-point lead as we take it down the final 2 minutes of this game, and drama, and really a chance for Brock Purdy, right? Because he's never been in this situation, let alone in a playoff game.
Well, this is his moment.
Yeah.
And he hasn't been perfect today. He's had a couple things not go perfect, but I'll tell you what, you lead your team for a come from behind, something they haven't done around here in San Francisco under Kyle Shanahan. This is his moment. This is his time to say, all right, I am a legitimate, bona fide NFL caliber quarterback, and he can put a lot of questions at bay if they can find a way to pull this off.
But they still have to get in. It's only their first trip to the red zone. Their touchdowns have all been big plays, and this Green Bay defense has been tough all day. So 2 minutes ago, each team's got all their timeouts. 49ers down by 4, obviously need a touchdown.
You got to imagine now Matt LaFleur's got to start using those timeouts. He has to just say, worst case scenario, San Francisco is able to punch this in for a touchdown, and he wants to make sure Jordan Love in the offense has time to go down and at least get in field goal range.
10th play of this drive. Quick throw, McCaffrey looks to get to the edge, gets outside, and Clay Walker over to prevent a big gain there. And McCaffrey up out of bounds. What play do you dial up now? It's eerily quiet in here as the fans on pins and needles as the #1 seed trying to pull out a late victory.
Now, the one advantage you do have if you're Kyle Shanahan is you know it's 4-down territory. So you know you have 4 downs. It's not a goal and go situation. So right now, 2nd and 10 is no different than 1st and 10. He's got his entire playbook at his disposal.
Purdy in some trouble. Got room to run if he wants it. He's going to take it. Purdy inside the 10 and diving near the 6. They're going to put him down at the 5 and right near a first down. I think a little short.
Yeah, Purdy kind of escaped the pocket pretty quick. Thought the protection was actually pretty good. He didn't like the look on McCaffrey, and Green Bay just doesn't do a great job putting an edge on the left side of that pocket, and Purdy's able to escape.
Interesting, they didn't call a timeout either. Green Bay did.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure I guess they feel like with it being 3rd and 1, the likelihood of them converting is probably high, and now they can still stop it 3 times if they get a fresh set of downs.
What's up?
McCaffrey. McCaffrey scores! 49ers in front.
Well, now you got to really question not using a timeout, right? The concept is, all right, even when we tackle him and he gets a first down, when we force a 1st and goal, we can now stop it after 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. Now, you let an extra 40 seconds run off and you only got a little over a minute. Really well done there up front by San Francisco. Kenny Clark falls down and Christian McCaffrey runs through contact for a touchdown.
Extra point is up and good, and the 49ers back in front. Another lead change. A 12-play, 69-yard drive. Brock Purdy brings his team back, and now it's going to be on the other young quarterback, Jordan Love.
Nice job here from McCaffrey to watch the hole. You can kind of see it pre-snap. Great job. I mean, that's exactly where the hole was before they even snapped the ball by the alignment of the front of Green Bay. And McCaffrey gets that sort of look. Nice job there by the center, Jake Brendel, and they're rolling right now.
How's John Lynch, the general manager, feeling? It's been a stressful day, back and forth game. This has been fun. Through the rain, and it's not done. McCaffrey scores, San Francisco up. Great drive by Brock Purdy, saving his best for last, and now it's on Love, who told Aaron Andrews in the pregame feature it's been a long wait for him to get his chance. Well, guess what? Here it is. .107 left. 3 timeouts through the rain, and here comes Jordan Love. In the footsteps of legends, coming off an upset over the Cowboys, can he and the Packers do it again? Down by 3. Love fires, and he's got a completion to Dobbs on the far side, and he's going to be about 1.5 yards short of a first down. So it's a good start to the drive.
Soft coverage here of your 49ers defense. You just want to keep everything in front of you. You can tell in this driving rain, Dobbs originally kind of bobbles it a little bit, but he's able to kind of collect it. But San Francisco's got to keep this ball inbounds, in front of them, make them burn timeouts. Don't give up any chunk plays. Look how deep they are.
Second down, Love far side, high and incomplete. Tried to fit it into a tight window to Dobbs, and now it's 3rd and 2 with under a minute.
Yeah, nice job there by Dre Greenlaw. He elevates that pass just enough, and in these conditions, those wide receiver gloves, making hands catches away from your body becomes very challenging.
It's pouring. Third and 2. Love over the middle, and it's caught for a first down. Luke Musgrave makes the catch. They call a timeout, and the drive continues with 51 seconds left. And think about this, what that young man is thinking. Anders Carlson, the rookie, who missed a 41-yarder just a little while ago, as the game would have been tied right now. Well, guess what? As we said, I have a feeling it still might come down to the rookie kicker. And if you ask what his range is, he's got unlimited range. His leg is insane, but who knows? In a rainstorm, the way this game's going, but they've got to get there first. You having any fun?
Wow.
I think it's pretty good.
It's about as good as it gets right here. I mean, Got two of the best young quarterbacks in the league coming down to the wire in the fourth quarter, trading blows. And talk about Brock Purdy having his moment. Jordan Love's he's got a chance here to match.
Realistically, need at least 25 yards. Love, pressure up the middle, runs away, throws across his body, and that is picked. 49ers have it. Greenlaw still up. He needs to get down. Greenlaw still on his feet.
He's got to go down.
Just go down and the game's over. San Francisco takes over.
Well, it's kind of fitting. Jordan Love told us this week, he goes, listen, there's some throws I've made that I know break kind of the cardinal rules of quarterback, and the one at the top of the list is you never throw the ball late back across the field. It's got plenty of time. It's not desperation mode. Just throw this ball out of bounds and live to play second down.
And Trey Greenlaw, his second interception of the day, should have stayed on the ground. He made it interesting.
Yeah, the last thing you want there is one of these guys punching that ball loose, but we had a feeling these linebackers were going to be a big factor today, and between Fred Warner and Trey Greenlaw, they've showed why they're probably the best linebacking duo in the National Football League.
They're just rechecking, of course, like they do in every turnover, to make sure it was indeed an interception. It sure looked like it to us. But, of course, in this moment, they're going to double check. And the 49ers, you talk about, we showed that graphic under Kyle Shanahan. They were 0-30, trailing by 5+ getting into the fourth quarter. They're about to change that graphic right now.
Well, Brock Purdy, wasn't a perfect day. Very rarely on this level is it, but you need to play quarterback at a high level when it matters the most, and he put together the best drive of his young career, and now they advance to the championship round for the San Francisco 49ers.
The San Francisco 49ers headed back to the NFC Championship for the 4th time in the last 5 years. A thriller at Santa Clara. They win it by 3 in the State Farm postgame show coming up. What a game. 24-21. 49ers advance.
Christian McCaffrey has the Niners in the NFC Championship. Now, they'll look to move one step closer to